Hello, gamers! I was recently informed of the Sonic Racing CrossWorlds network test. So I figured, why the hell not? I'm not the biggest Sonic fan, and this will be my first Sonic racing game. So don't take this video or my opinion too seriously. Full disclaimer, I'm no expert on Sonic in general, and I've only played a little over an hour of the network test. First off, I'll talk about the things I liked, and then the things I did not like. The presentation is very nice. The opening cutscene gets you excited and hyped to play the game. It's got a very catchy main theme that is currently stuck in my head. I like Shadow. He's just cool. I put him in a Barbie car and I slapped the giant wing on it, like something out of Initial D. Initial D feels like a good comparison here because one of the core mechanics is drifting. Grand Prix consists of 3 tracks and a final track that combines the previous 3 into one, which I thought was pretty cool. The new gimmick here is the whole CrossWorld portals that show up. If you're in the lead, you can choose to go to a predetermined area or a random area. I think this is a really cool idea and it adds a lot of variety.
Let's go this way.
It also adds a layer of strategy as well. For example, if you see a section you're good at, you'll want to go through that portal. If you don't like that section, you can gamble with a random portal. This adds a fun RNG element to the game. Like, do I pick Dinosaur Land, or gamble on something like Casino World? The game feels fast as a Sonic game should. There's a lot going on and the tracks are visually appealing and colorful. This is an Unreal Engine game, but everything runs well at a smooth 60 FPS on the Steam version. I initially played the Switch 2 version, but it ran at 30 FPS and the image quality was not great. The Steam version looks much better and it's my preferred way to play. Visually, there's a lot going on here and it's very stimulating. The music is loud and exciting and it ramps up on the final lap, which I really like. It gets me really pumped for the final lap and feels intense and fun.
Final lap!
There are lots of customizations and unlockables. Some of these are cosmetic, but there is a gear system that can change things pretty significantly. You can make your boost gauge charge faster, or increase your ring collection range. You can get really creative with these. I saw someone use the ring boost gear with Omochao, which allowed them to boost over rough terrain. One thing I really liked was the character interactions. As Shadow the Hedgehog, the game decided my rival should be Cream the Rabbit. It felt like Coughing Baby versus Hydrogen Bomb. There's a lot to like here, but no video game is perfect, and I have quite a few criticisms that may or may not be valid. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you feel strongly about this game. First off, it feels kind of average, like it's not really doing anything new for the kart racing genre. And I know not every game needs to break the mold and do something crazy, but the game feels pretty standard and kind of underwhelming. Especially when they're charging $70 for the game, and $90 for the deluxe edition. This does not feel like a $70 game, in my opinion. And historically, Sonic games tend to get a significant discount shortly after release, so I think it would be best to wait for that discount. Apparently, the deluxe edition gives you additional characters who don't have voice acting. That kinda sucks, but I have seen people mod in Joker's voice, so that is an option on PC. It feels like they could have just took already recorded voice lines and put them in the game. Drifting is fun, but the karts feel like they have no weight. It feels like you're gliding on ice, and there's not much of a palpable connection to the track in my opinion. It reminds me of an arcade game, like a literal arcade that you go to and sit down at a cabinet, which makes a lot of sense because this game would be a lot more fun in an arcade setting. As a home console game though, I don't know man, it just feels lacking to me. This is just a network test though, and the full game should have more to offer. I have seen videos online of some weird bugs and quirks, people clipping through terrain and random weird collisions. The netcode seems like it could use a bit of work. In the clip here, you can clearly see Eggman in first, but on the results screen it shows the player in first. Very strange. Hopefully, these issues get ironed out in the full game, probably with a day 1 patch. The items, they feel okay. You got the standard green projectile that can free fire, then the red projectile that homes in. There's a boost item that you can use to drive over rough terrain, and King Boom Boo hunts the player in first. The items seem fine. I mean, it doesn't feel that satisfying to hit someone. I can't even tell most of the time. Maybe I'm just old and I can't keep up. I've heard a lot of people complain about the items and it being a little bit too chaotic. I thought it was fine. And these types of games, you have to expect the items to be a little bit crazy. What bothers me more is just the constant bumping into other players and losing your rings over and over. Like, I can accept bumping into walls to lose your rings because that's my fault, but bumping into players, like, come on, man. Do I really have control over that? And it happens every race, especially in the beginning when you're starting and you're just bumping into people. So, yeah, the game is fine. A lot of people seem to be having fun with it, and that's great. It's just not really clicking with me. Again, don't take my opinion too seriously. I'm just some guy who threw Shadow into a Barbie car. But if you do have thoughts, drop a comment. If you disagree with me, let me know. If you like the video, that's awesome. If you don't like it, then that's fine. It won't hurt my feelings. Either way, thank you for watching. Hold up, one final thought. I did not bring up a certain other Switch 2 racing game. And the reason for that is Kirby Air Riders isn't out yet.